CNN political commentator S.E. Cupp. She's here with me in Washington. CNN political commentator Marc Lamont Hill and New York City Councilman Joe Borelli. He is a Donald Trump supporter. Joe, if I could begin with you. Donald Trump taking aim again at the RNC, this time in the person of Reince Priebus, saying that if he's the nominee, he might dump him as chairman of the RNC. Is that just a threat, or is that a realistic possibility?
Well, I don't know. Members of the RNC vote separately on their own for Reince Priebus. That said, what has the RNC really done and been proactive in trying to dissuade the public that what's Donald Trump's chief complaint, that some of these processes in these states are rigged? What are they doing to dissuade people if that's actually not happening?
Esty, let me ask you, should the RNC be out there more kind of explaining how the whole process works?
I think Reince has done a great job, and I think this fight has really only made Reince look good and the RNC look good, and Donald Trump look petulant and whiny for not having done the hard work of learning the system, just as Ted Cruz has. But look, Reince Priebus is elected. He is an elected official, and that's a fact that either it doesn't matter to Donald Trump or he's unaware of it. But welcome to what would be the most totalitarian, opaque, and punitive White House in American history, where a president simply removes an elected official who won't do what he wants. It's chilling, actually.
Marc Lamont Hill, from the other side, you enjoying watching this?
I am loving every minute of it. Every time S.E. Cupp says something that I want to say, it makes me smile, right? I mean, Donald Trump is the gift that keeps on giving. And part of it is that he doesn't seem to understand the rules. I think that's absolutely true. He's just saying he's going to get rid of people like it's an episode of The Apprentice. Oh, I'll just get rid of the Supreme Court justices I don't like. Oh, I'll get rid of the senators I don't like. You can't do that. They're actually elected. Also, Reince Priebus actually has done a solid job. I don't agree with his politics, but in terms of building infrastructure, ground games, organizing the party, building hardcore research against Bernie and Hillary, they have a great infrastructure. I think they're doing actually probably better than the Democratic Party in that way. So I think it's a bad move, and what it looks like is if people don't agree with me, if people don't like me, I'm going to get rid of them. It's a bad thing for Donald Trump. It's going to hurt him down the line.